One thing you'll notice is that the more you build your sexy confidence and you get out there and attract great guys, the more options you're going to have. And usually this is a really good thing. But sometimes you might be in a situation where you're talking to a guy and you're just not feeling it. And you want to be able to just gracefully and honorably just tell him, not happening, bro. And this is one of the questions I got from one of you sexy single ladies. How do you gracefully, honorably, and respectfully tell a man you're not interested in him? Whether you realize he isn't up to par, or you aren't feeling it, or simply aren't attracted to him. Although I'm brutally transparent, I have a challenging time letting go. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about how to turn a guy down and do it gracefully. Keep watching. Hey there, Adam LaDolce from sexyconfidence.com, where I help you find love and do it with sexy confidence. And look, this is a real problem, albeit what I call a champagne problem. It's a problem you want to have, but it's a problem. Like, if you are starting to attract a lot of guys into your life, there are naturally going to be guys that you're just not interested in, and you shouldn't be ashamed of that, but you should want to do it with grace and respect. So before I get into specific situations of how to turn a guy down gracefully, let's talk about the overarching theme of this video, and that is to never lie about how it is that you're feeling. It's really easy to lie to someone and kind of justify in your mind, well, it wasn't a lie per se, I was just trying to massage the truth. But I ask you to always tell the truth because I do believe in dating karma, and that is the energy you put out there is the energy you will receive from others. So if you want guys to tell you how it is and to be real with you, then it's time for you to be real with guys if it's not really working out. But of course, you don't want to be mean about it, you want to be nice about it because you're a kind person. So here are a few scenarios and exactly what you can say to turn a guy down. Let's say you're at a bar or a party and you're talking to a guy and you're just not feeling it and you're not attracted to him. Just cut off the conversation, just move on, go back to your friends and just be abrupt. It's going to feel abrupt, it's going to feel awkward, and if he tries to ask you for your phone number, just tell him you're really flattered, but you just need to get back with your friends. Remember, at this point, you've just met the guy, you don't know him, you don't owe any real explanation, and if he starts to get rude about it, just walk away. You have the power to walk away. I feel like a lot of women feel that they need to be nicer than that in that particular situation because they don't want to hurt the guy's feelings. But if the guy is being so forward to be pushy about getting your phone number or wanting to keep the conversation going, then he deserves to get really rejected. And if all else fails, just grab your friends, go to the restroom, and then just don't go back to that guy or that corner of the room. Just move on. The second scenario is after going out on a first date with a guy and it just didn't click. Now, I typically give the advice to give a guy a chance and go on a second date because usually guys are very, very nervous on that first date, and you might just see something in him on the second date that you really didn't see on that first date. But for the sake of this video, let's just say you went on a date and this guy was awful. If he starts texting you a lot after that date and wants to keep seeing you, just send him a text, just letting him know that you had a really nice time with him, but you don't think it's gonna work. This is where a text is more than sufficient. You only went on one date with a guy, and if he is completely heartbroken after that one text and that one date not working out, that dude's got his own issues. And the final scenario is when you're not in a committed relationship, but you've been kind of talking to someone, but you've realized that is just not gonna work. This is where I think a phone call is really important. And this is hard. Like, it can be really awkward to call someone and break it off with them, especially if it was never anything concrete in the first place. But what it does is creates closure in this situation so that both of you can just move on and know that it's completely over. I remember years ago, back when I was single, I started really living by these exact principles, and I was kind of casually talking to this woman, and it felt like things were starting to heat up between us, and I just wasn't in a place where I wanted anything serious. And I picked up the phone, I called her, and I said, like, look, I've really enjoyed getting to know you, but I just don't think that this is going to work out. And then there was just silence. And then she responds and says, wow, thank you. Thank you so much for calling me and just letting me know that. It's too bad. I wish that you didn't feel that way, but I appreciate you just being kind of upfront with me about that. I was not expecting a thank you on that phone call. And it showed the power of just being real with someone and just letting them know if you're just not feeling it. All of these scenarios of turning someone else down is all about just ripping the Band-Aid off. In reality, if you are not willing to be straightforward with someone, then it's really your problem and not theirs. So no more justifying in your head that you're just being nice by kind of leading people on. It's time to be more straightforward in your love life. So I want to hear from you in the comments below. What questions do you have for me for future sexy confidence videos? And also, if you find it difficult to break toxic love patterns and actually be able to turn people down and focus on the right types of guys, then I have a course in the Sexy Confidence Club membership called Breaking Your Love Patterns. It's available to all Sexy Confidence Club members when you join. I'll leave a link in the description, or I'll leave the link in my bio. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you, you sexy single lady, next week. Bye-bye.